if Johnny would not have moved. I mean, Johnny swerved so fast. I mean, it was the scariest thing. Our hearts were racing. What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I just dyed my hair today. I bleached it last night and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out so far. It's really dark, but it fades super fast, so I'm trying to go darker just so it doesn't fade so fast. So I'm gonna get to what the title is about here in just a second. That's not what the whole video is gonna be about though, just so you know. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of makeup, not a lot. I already did my eyebrows way earlier. I'm gonna try just like a little tiny bit of eyeshadow because I want to test out my new Sephora brush. I'm always out of breath when I start these videos, like what the fuck. And then I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about what's going on, plans for moving, because we don't really have like a set plan, but we have an idea of what we want now more than what I knew like last time I probably talked about it. And where we wanna go for vacation, I figured it out. Johnny and I wanna go in September. Where we're going, I'll let you know in a sec. And I'm really hot, so I'm probably gonna put my shirt up a little bit. Maybe just tuck it up, I don't care, you won't be able to see me anyways. I'm just gonna talk to you about the title first because it's probably why you clicked on this video, and I hate when people put their title and it's literally the last 2 minutes of like a 15-minute video. I'm like, really? Really? You couldn't have talked about it, I don't know, like 10 minutes ago? Johnny and I were going into town, and so we were heading into Austin, and I'm sure a lot of you don't know where I live, and I don't really like broadcast that or anything, which whatever. It's not really a big deal. It's just a very small town. I don't know if I like this brush that much, to be honest. It's like not a blending brush. What do you even use this for? Like, oh, this is like a crease brush. Okay, great. Didn't realize this was a crease brush. Great. Anyways, so Johnny was driving and we were heading into Lakeway area, and I really, really, really love acai bowls. There's this place I go, and this place has the best acai bowls ever. I've talked about it a lot on broadcast because I'm just obsessed. Never would have thought it would be something I would love so much, but I love fruit. So if you love fruit, I would really recommend this one called Berry Crunch Blast at Daily Fresh Juice. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Daily Fresh Juice. Totally recommend. And I don't know if they have it in any other places. There's like 4 locations around Austin, I think. Anyways, we were heading there. We were barely even out of town. We weren't even out of where we live, okay? We had to cross a bridge, and then we crossed a light. And I'm gonna have to use my hands real fast. But the way this is set up is we were heading off the bridge, so this is the bridge, so we already crossed the bridge, so we're like going this way, and then as you pass the light, there eventually is like this curve, like a little bit of a curve, and then you keep going kind of straightish, so it's like it curves, okay, so we're going that way, like that way, and so then there's 2 other lanes coming this other way, and then our 2 lanes going that way. So we were in the lane closest to the lane that was coming towards, you know, us, in their lane, you know what I'm saying, but we were in our lane. Hope that makes sense. So there was a lane next to us on the right that was still going the same direction as us, but we weren't in that one. So I am so thankful. I'm thankful Johnny was driving, because who knows if my instincts would have been this fast, because I just get really nervous, and I don't know how I would have reacted in this moment, so I'm very grateful he was driving and not me. Out of nowhere, we were going on the curve part, and there was a car probably 30 feet in front of us going the same direction as us, and all of a sudden, coming from the other direction in the lane next to us, but coming towards us, they veer into our lane, and we see the car. I mean, this happened so fast, but we see the car in front of us just like jerk out of the way and get into the other lane, kind of like move as fast as they can. And the car that was coming towards them just keeps going in the wrong lane. And there's no other car in between us. Then we're up next, basically. I feel like I'm in a ride, like I'm getting ready for my turn. It was scary as hell. And so in like a split second, I mean, these people, I don't even know, I'm not good with feet or whatever, but I'm telling you, if it had been 2 to 3 seconds longer than it was, we would have been hit so hard. And he was probably going at least 45 miles per hour, and this is supposed to be 35. A lot of people go over 35 though. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, the majority of people are going at least 45 on there. It's really weird, I don't know why, but it's just how it is there on that road. This guy would have hit us head on if Johnny would not have moved. I mean, Johnny swerved so fast. I mean, it was the scariest thing. Our hearts were racing afterwards. I mean, we were both just like, what the hell? And thank God There was no car next to us. The truck had kind of slowed down. I think he had noticed what was going on. As Johnny had swerved over, he didn't hit anyone. Like, nothing bad happened like that. I mean, we were so close to getting in a serious wreck. Like, it would have been probably fatal, and it would have hit Johnny more than me, because the guy would have probably hit him on his side. And Johnny's just in a little car now. Like, he doesn't have a big old truck anymore. That other guy was driving like a white, I don't know, maybe like a Honda or something. Like, probably not a Honda actually, but a white four-door car. We didn't know at first, the story's not ending there, but we didn't know what was going on first. Like, I was so pissed off in that moment. I get really mad with people when it's stuff like that, because he was still going in the wrong lane. And I was like, what the hell? Like, he was not veering back, and then he was out of our view. You know, it was just so fast. There's a Facebook page where we live for like a scanner, so it kind of talks about a lot of what's going on. And there have been so many wrecks lately, by the way, around this time. This was on Friday, the weekend of Memorial Day, about to be the weekend. And so I was like, oh my God, it's probably just some crazy person. So 15 or so minutes later, I don't know if I can pop this up on the screen. I might do it though, and just blur out the spots that aren't able to be shown. I'll do that, so you'll see it right here. It didn't say the color of the car, but it was confirmed, because I ended up talking to someone about it, that it was the white car, and it showed that the guy had been he had been arrested. I think that's what it showed on here, and he had been on cocaine. He had tested positive for being on coke, and he had a log of coke in his car. And I don't know what else it said on that. I found out some more info, and I'll tell you in a second, but I'm not sure what else. That's all it showed on here. And so I had made a post about it on Facebook because I was just pissed, and I hadn't seen anything about it yet. And so I was like, everyone just know that we almost just got hit and blah, blah, blah. Just kind of letting people know too, because we didn't know what was going on. And so I ended up getting a message on Facebook a day later, but I didn't see it until the 26th, so about 1 or 2 days ago or so, or whenever. I don't even know what the date is today, but I saw it 2 days after it was sent to me, and it was a cop. And I was like, what the hell? Because all I saw at first in the message was like, hi, Miss Bello, this is blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the hell? Like, you don't ever really want to hear from a cop, because I don't want to go. I mean, bad memories. In the message, it said, wondering, can you please give this number a call in regards to a reckless driver, blah, blah, blah. So I responded and was like, is this in regards to whatever, whatever? He said, yes, ma'am. And so I ended up calling, and they had to call me back, and it was kind of like a ring around the rosy thing. It like took forever to get a hold of us, blah, 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 blah. So I ended up talking to the guy, and I'm really close to the police station. So he asked me if I could come down and make a statement. And so the reason was I found out a little bit more of what had happened. That guy, they had ended up getting some calls when he passed this one restaurant. So he made it past the bridge. Unbelievable. I don't even know how, to be honest, because he was driving like a madman. And so he got past the bridge, and 3 people had made a call to them. And so this cop actually ended up being the cop, one of them, that had him stopped. And he said they had to hold him at gunpoint to actually get him to stop. I don't know the details, but he said that he would not stop. Like, this guy would just keep going until he was being held at gunpoint. So, you know, really a great driver. People come after me. At least I don't do this type of fucking shit. And then he said this was not included in the report. I don't think. Maybe it was after it was updated. I hadn't checked. But that guy had the coke, and then there was also a legal drug in the car that I guess he had been on. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like Benadryl, because he said it was a calming thing, kind of. I mean, I don't know. Or like, not like seduced or whatever, but like a mellow. He said the guy barely was responsive. Couldn't really get like anything out of him. And just insane. So he had been arrested. So I wrote my report just explaining like what was going on, where it happened, what time. It was like 4:45 on Friday. I thought it was interesting that I was like, because I remember I was so angry, you guys, when this happened. I was like, what a fucking idiot. I mean, it was scary. We could have died because of him being on coke and getting behind the wheel. Like, what the hell? It was scary. So it's not like a huge story, but that's pretty much all that happened. This is really new, so I don't know. I just know he's arrested. Has been charged with, you know, possession of whatever and reckless driving, I think, but they might need more on him, so that's why they needed my statement. I don't know. It was crazy. Let me know if you guys have been in a similar situation, because my mom was in one too where it was even faster. This old lady was on a highway. There was a divider in the highway going down the wrong way. 60 miles per hour. Just going down the wrong way. My mom said she pretty much froze for a second, but was able to react, because my mom is kind of, you know, she freezes a little bit, which I would too. I think that's where I get it. So I was thankful Johnny was driving. Don't know what would have happened if I had been driving, because, I mean, you could have just looked away for a split second and something could have happened, and it would have just, it's just insane. Here's my plan for moving, me and Johnny's plan. So my mom wants to buy like a cheap condo in Austin. And I've actually found a condo, but it's a little too soon to buy it, and it's a really good deal. It's like $339 right now, and it's really good compared to the other ones. It's a very nice condo, and she would rent it out to us, and then once we moved out, she would rent it to someone else and make money on it. But I doubt it'll be there by then, by the time, because our lease here is up the end of August, so like September 1st actually. And so right now it's only what, like almost June, but that's kind of a long time. So it's such a good deal that I highly doubt it's gonna even be on the market anymore, which is fine. I mean, we'll probably find another one. But you guys, this place is in the perfect area. Like it's by an Olive Garden. It's by that Daily Juice thing I really want to be at. It's by a hospital. I mean, it's by a bunch of stores. You guys, it's in the perfect area, and I really want to live there. I wish I could afford it. Someone want to loan me like $40,000, please? Or like 50 for however much for the down payment. I can throw in a few. Like, come on, please. I really want it myself. I just want to buy it. But yeah, so I hope that at least there's another one that we could end up getting, and it's just nice because we were looking for other apartments, and this was my mom's idea. It's not like I was like, Mom, hey, can we rent from you? No, she wanted to do this because she wants to help us out, and then it'd be a good investment for her. But I don't know. And so the apartments, I had been looking for some. Oh my God, first of all, they are outrageously priced, which I knew was gonna happen. And the reviews out there, unbelievable. I could only find a low income place that had good reviews, and we would not qualify for that with us together. I don't think even I would qualify with that, for that. So I'm just like, damn it. And so I don't know, you know, and they're all really expensive. And when I say expensive, some of them are like, they range as well, and they're really small, like 600 to 700 square feet. Some of them are for like $1,200 to $1,500. And then there are shit reviews. I'm like, oh my God, like I don't want to do that. And I'd rather live in a condo that has all these amenities, and it'd be great for Shyla because there's a dog park. I mean, I don't know, you guys, it just seems great. But hopefully around that time, and if, you know, because a lot of things are lower priced right now too, because not a lot of people are buying stuff. So we're kind of hoping that it stays that way just for a little bit. Not saying I want the world to stay the way it is. I'm just saying, just for that part, okay? I just want that to stay a little low for now. That's an update on that. It's not really much of an update. I do hope we end up getting to live there at one point. Who knows? I don't know, but it would be really nice. So hope for me that that happens. The last thing is I finally figured out where I really want to travel, and Johnny wants to go here with me. It's at an amusement place. I really, my whole life, you guys, I have wanted to go to Cedar Point. My whole life. I remember telling my old best friend, like, we need to go there when we're older. Like, I want to go to Cedar Point, and she was down for it. Never happened, obviously. We lost touch. We don't talk anymore. So that obviously not gonna happen. But my boyfriend is totally down to go, and I want to go. And I'm like very excited, and I think that's where we're gonna go. We don't need to get our passport. I was freaking out about getting a passport right now with everything going on, so I don't really have to worry too much about that if we do that and go to Ohio. I mean, that's my plan, so I think that's what's gonna end up happening. And yeah, I know that's not like much. And that we want to do in September, because our 2 years is September 22nd. And so we will probably go like, leave like the 20th or 21st. Sorry you guys, my card ran out of space, but I was saying that's if everything is open and stuff, because Cedar Point as of right now is still closed. But I really do think that probably by July it should be open, or not July, September. I mean, that's in what, 3 months? Yeah. So yeah, that's in over 3 months. I think it should be open by then. If it's not, I don't know, but we already saw a hotel that doesn't even have that much availability left. But I'm like, damn it, it's really cheap. We wouldn't even need to be at the hotel very long. We'd only probably be staying like 5 days or so. And we could go to the park a couple times. Probably want to get flash passes. Those aren't even for sale right now. It just says, on sale soon, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I have little black marks under my eyes. I always use a Q-tip and get rid of that, but I'm gonna worry about that after this. I don't know if you get demonetized by talking about this, so I'm gonna only call it like the green goody goods. So I haven't hit the green good goods in, I think I've done it twice in the past 3.5 weeks or so. And I was just drunk both times. I have been getting really bad anxiety. I wanna make a video about like what has been going on since quitting. I'm not gonna go into super detail right now. Not a lot has happened, but just a little bit. The main thing that has happened is I have been having the most intense dreams of my life. I'm not even kidding, like of my whole entire life, even as a kid. More intense and more reoccurring, not reoccurring, but every night I have a dream, almost every night. And when I first stopped, I was having 3 to 4 dreams every single night, and they were all nightmares. Like, there was no exception. They were all scary as hell. I don't think have I brought that up in another video? I may have. I know I brought it up on You Now, but they have just been terrifying. And last night I had a scary dream. I was like going to a second graduation, but it was where I lived. But then when I walked in, it was like a whole gymnasium, really fucking weird. I don't even know. It was just really bizarre. I just had a lot of dreams. And that I used to dream a lot as a kid, probably before I smoked. And then now that I think about it, I mean, I didn't have a lot of dreams. I dreamt every now and then, but then I looked it up, and it does say that when you stop smoking, it can affect your whatever, because I guess the green stuff kind of messes with that. And you look it up yourself. I don't want to say anything wrong, but I know that's what it says. Like, things can change, and it kind of reduces certain things in your mind. And like, I don't know if you don't have dreams or if you just don't remember them. I don't know, but something up there. So now I'm remembering dreams. I'm having dreams. They're intense dreams. I've had some scary ass nightmares where I'm in a parallel universe and can't get out and like condemned there forever. It's like a weird thing. Okay, it's been really strange. So I know it's just a dream, but I'm just saying, I almost didn't want to sleep for a little bit because I was getting a little scared. I was like, what the fuck? Every time I go to bed, I have a nightmare. That was happening for a good 2.5 weeks after I stopped the green goods. So now it's been like 3.5 weeks. It hasn't been as intense. I have done it a couple times, like I said. It's been about over a week since I last did it. And I also just don't feel the need to do it anymore. I kind of stopped feeling the need to do it. And it's really nice, actually. I'm saving money. I'm happy. And yeah, so I hope I have no lipstick on my teeth, which I probably do. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this a thumbs up if you have not already. And give a thumbs up if you love Shyla. If you think Shyla's beautiful. Please subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.